This is the station of Guima in Liège, in Belgium. It was built by Santiago Calatrava in 2009. He's a Valencian artist and architect, and he built many famous buildings like these in the world, in New York, in loads of towns in the world. And so today the plan is to go to Valencia by train. But first, I have to cross Belgium and France. So I first went to Brussels, which is the capital of Belgium, where I then hopped on the Eurostar. And in an hour and a half, I set foot in Paris, where I changed train station for my first ever night train to go to Toulouse, in the south of France. In my 6-bed cabin, I had plenty of time to revise my notes during this 9-hour ride. So it's 7 o'clock, I just arrived in Toulouse after the night train. I didn't sleep so well because it's the first time I sleep in a night train. I'm more used to sleeping in night buses from Vietnam, but I did sleep, so I feel fresh and ready to visit this city.
Bonjour. Vous allez bien?
Bonjour,
Au
comment
revoir.
allez-vous? Toulouse also goes by the name of Ville Rose, meaning pink town in French. It got this nickname due to its pinkish facades made of clay, which is very abundant in the region, and which was first introduced by the Romans. Toulouse has one of the largest rugby clubs in Europe, and beautiful churches with architecture that looked like palm trees. We then checked out the Cité de l'Espace, meaning the city of space. The region around Toulouse is a leader in aerospace and aviation, and this museum showcases the different rockets, satellites and modules and teaches you about space exploration. And it also lets you experience 2Gs, which is twice the gravitational pull of Earth. Alright, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, Monday, 24th of March, and I'm leaving Toulouse, heading to Perpignan, and then Valencia, well, Barcelona and then Valencia. Had a super weekend here, beautiful city, Toulouse. And that was when I caught my first glimpse of the sea in this journey. So I am here in Perpignan, which is one of the last major cities in France before Spain, which is also called the entrance and the gateway to Spain. With its 120,000 inhabitants, it also has a beautiful palace and some beautiful houses behind me. As you can see, Mediterranean style houses. So this is the palace of the kings of Majorca, where the crown of Aragon ruled over the kingdom of Majorca. So James Aragon I, when he died in 1276, he divided the territory into different zones, and one of them was the Kingdom of Majorca. So it has Majorca, Menorca, Ibiza, Fontanera, and a part of the continental Catalonia. And one of these parts was around Perpignan, and Perpignan was the capital of the continental Kingdom of Majorca. James I's youngest son, James II, inherited the Kingdom of Majorca and built this palace, which also served as a residence. Fortifications were later added, turning it into a citadel from which can be admired the Roussillon Plain. And that was when I saw a wall of rain head in my direction. Okay, now. Wow. Once again, people are very fond of rugby here. This is the Castillet. Built around 1368, it was in turn the city gate and the state prison. It harbors the Senyera flag, symbol of Catalonia, and one of the oldest flags still in use today. The city is super interesting because it's still embedded in the Catalan roots and it's very French at the same time, so it's very rich in culture, in languages. As you can see, the historic center is super well preserved with lots of colors. Fuck, this isn't what I expected from the south of France. Pissing it down. I finally crossed the Spanish border, and after an hour and 20 minutes of train, I arrived in Barcelona, with its majestic Sagrada Familia, still surrounded by scaffolding. So it's been in construction for 144 years, which is 5 to 6 times longer than it took the pyramids of Egypt to build, and it's still under construction today, which is insane. During the Spanish Civil War, they actually broke in and destroyed all the plans of Gaudi and his plaster models, and it took them 16 years to build them back together, so imagine how long it's going to take in total. 4 subway stops, 1 church and 6 empanadas later, I roamed the streets and saw many Argentinian restaurants, much like the empanada store. Barcelona is extremely cosmopolitan, with 1/4 of its population being foreign nationals. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope you learned a lot and you really like this new style. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next episode where we visit Valencia. Bye bye.